Most iGenics reviews tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the ingredients, looked at what real users are reporting. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with age-related vision decline. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried. They're failing because the things they've tried only address surface lubrication or temporary strain, not the real reason it keeps coming back. That quiet frustration of doing everything right, eating the right foods, buying the drugstore drops, and still feeling your world gets slightly blurrier and more limited every year, while everyone else seems to age effortlessly. That's the gap iGenics is designed for. When I broke down how iGenics actually works, it targets the chronic, low-level inflammatory response in the ocular environment directly, not just surface fatigue. That's the distinction that matters. Most cheap vision supplements work at the basic symptom level with generic multivitamins, which is why you get results that fade. This goes a layer deeper, combining the clinically established AIRDS 2 foundation with a targeted botanical shield. More targeted, less guesswork. Running through the key components, Ginkgo Biloba, this is the one that stood out most because it directly addresses microvascular blood flow to the optic nerve, ensuring nutrients actually reach the eye tissue rather than just circulating through your system. Then the AIRDS 2 core, lutein and zeaxanthin, which I hadn't seen formulated alongside heavy anti-inflammatories like saffron and turmeric in this specific category before, to protect the macula from blue light stress, and Bioperine, easy to overlook, but it's what makes the other botanical components highly bioavailable, ensuring they compound instead of canceling each other out or passing through unabsorbed. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within week 1 to 2, most people notice a distinct reduction in daily eye strain, particularly during late-night screen time or night driving. That tends to build into sharper contrast sensitivity and less midday blurriness with consistency over the first month. And longer term, the deeper change the ICP secretly wants, a feeling of stabilized vision security, knowing you aren't actively losing ground to age-related decline. Not a straight line, but a clear direction. That's what the pattern shows. The protocol is simple, taking the natural vegan capsules daily with water, fits into a morning routine without friction. The timeline most people report meaningful results, 4 to 12 weeks. Not a disclaimer, just how cumulative botanical and macular mechanisms work. The first week is laying the foundation, the compounding kicks in after. One variable I always factor in, refund policy. iGenics comes with a money-back guarantee through ClickBank, giving you a zero-risk window to test the efficacy. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer real return windows on products they know underdeliver. It also means if it doesn't work for your situation, you're not absorbing the full risk. That's a relevant input. If the mechanism checks out for your situation and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is in the description. Direct link, no resellers, no markup. Bundles are currently available if you are looking to secure the 3 or 6 month protocol timeline without paying individual shipping. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. If you've already run your own test on iGenics, I genuinely want to hear what you found. Drop it in the comments. The more data points, the clearer the picture gets for everyone.